White flag raised. Lambourn, drawn 6. 7 runners loaded. And dead off over a mile and a quarter. The PW McGrath Memorial Ballysax Stakes, the third of the Group 3s on the card, and it is Delacroix on the inside. Mixing it early on with Tiberius Thunder, with in third place Lambourn. Then we might take the long way. Spicy Marguerite on the outside of the Great Cold Puppet Master, and the back marker by over 2 lengths is Kibris. Inside the final mile, the leader is Delacroix and Ryan Moore by 3/4 of a length to Tiberius Thunder and David Egan. Third, improving, is We Might Take the Long Way, Dylan Brown McMonigal to shade third from Lambourn and Ronan Whelan, and then Spicy Margarita. Billy Lee in a plain white cap on the outside of Puppet Master Wayne Lordan, and trading the field is Kibris and Shane Foley. Continuing down the back straight with a little over 6 furlongs to go, soon at the halfway stage. And the leader is Delacroix from Tiberius Thunder, close in second. Then We Might Take the Long Way, followed towards the halfway point by Lambourn, and then Puppet Master, Spicy Margarita and Kibris as they tighten up at the halfway stage. Delacroix with a fractional advantage over Tiberius Thunder, one out from the rail, being followed by Lambourn. Next is Spicy Margarita. We Might Take the Long Way. Right with them is Puppet Master, and 2.5 lengths back to Kibris. Little changes in the order. Delacroix and Tiberius Thunder together, being followed by Lambourn. Round the outer is Spicy Margarita. In by the rail, We Might Take the Long Way, followed by an edging closer Puppet Master, and then Kibris as they run round the home bend. Matched in, Tiberius Thunder, and on the inside, Delacroix, being chased down by Puppet Master. We Might Take the Long Way is next, and then Lambourn. Kibris relegates Spicy Margarita to be the back marker. Moving on in front is Delacroix and Ryan Moore, being followed by Tiberius Thunder. Lambourn kicks in on the outside of We Might Take the Long Way, and then Puppet Master, but it is Delacroix maintaining this lead over Lambourn, who's through in a second. It's Delacroix who starts back a winner of the Ballysax, making just about all. Second, Lambourn, stable companion, and then Tiberius Thunder.
And as you can see, 10-1 with Betfair for the Derby is Delacroix. You expect Aidan to be firing a few bullets at that race. The line in winter heads the market at the moment, around about 7-2, 4-1 for the Epsom showpiece. And Twain is currently second favourite, 7 or 8. So, along with Expanded as well, Aidan O'Brien has got a fair few shots to fire at that big race. But it was a pretty good performance from Delacroix, the son of Dubawi, out of a Tepin mare, who stays on strongly in the closing stages. He had the rating to win that from last year's best efforts. And even with the penalty, he proved too strong here. How impressed were you? I know you wanted to pick up on something sort of midway through the race. We're going to have a look at that now.
Yeah, you can see he's got into a really good rhythm in front. But if you just look at Ryan Moore's left hand, he's having to really drag around this bend. And you can see the bits right up in his mouth. And he's got a very slack right rein. And he took plenty of organising. Ryan's made it look easy because he's got great core strength. But he's really organising well. And actually, when he levelled up, he was fine. But he took plenty of organising around that bend. It was quite awkward, and then he's leaning up against the rail. He's just not. He's obviously very talented, but he takes lots of managing from his rider. And Ryan Moore makes him look easy, but it was not an easy ride at all. And it was really interesting that the last furlong, he's playing with them really, isn't he? I think if someone had come to him, he'd have been concentrated a bit more, and Ryan gave him one flick in the right forehand, and it ultimately was a very comfortable winner with the penalty.
With that behaviour, the leaning in around the bend, worry you if he was to go to Epsom? Because obviously that is an idiosyncratic track that does take some getting round.
I'm sure that they're going to do some work with him to make him more manageable, and he showed signs of it, didn't he, last year? But there's no doubt today, like when Ryan wanted him, he was fine, but he just takes a lot of managing, and Ryan managed him really well from a rider's perspective. But he's obviously a horse with lots of talent, but he's still immature in the way he races, and I think there's more to come from him.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think there's more to come from Lambourn as well. That was a good run in second. He stayed on really strongly, didn't he?
Yeah, much better than when last seen went disappointing, and it was a big step forward, and he's going to be a nice fun horse for connections going forward.
He will be, and a decent run too from Tiberius Thunder, actually. That was his first start on turf. Lots of encouragement to be gleaned from that. He was a winner at Dundalk 44 days ago. and has come home for a decent third, I think, in the end, Tiberius Thunder. So Adrian Murray continues to have his team in good form after Arizona Blaze ran a decent race earlier on. He's likely to be dropped back in trip, you'd think, going forward. But Delacroix, likely to be stepped up in distance. 7-4 on favourite, wins the Ballysax for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien. Can he become the first horse since Harzand to do the Ballysax Epsom Derby double? We shall find out. Second, that was Lambourn at 9-1.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.